with just as a organizational setup kind of thing, or a type of non-action research task that is neither textual nor visual but human described.
What it takes.
You get a flip chart or something, so you can draw things.
It reminds people that you're gonna have to learn the octopus.
I mean, you can just put it like that on the plate, and I think
The question is, should we breed? No, the judges won't be on site. It won't work.
But it would only be if it's only kids, it doesn't need judges. So
No, I mean that the judges could be the panel also.
oh, sure, absolutely gold
But they are not there, so
are none of the judges there?
Björn probably.
Björn is there?
I know.
Where's Björn?
In the end, it will be
Björn
up.
ran away with the kid.
But I think it is too
So you so far have n-1 judges who are actually remote.
Thank you.
If they realize that Japan is however many hours away from where they are.
No, remote is fine because all of them are in Europe, so it will be morning for them.
Okay.
The time wise, I guess this time is fine because if we start like we will start at 1 or so for the first session or 2.
Yeah.
So
I think two. So early afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So Björn, apparently you're the only judge for GS 25 who's actually on site.
Okay.
So the question is if we want to do this this human in the loop description thing.
Right.
If it makes sense to have a judge, because they anyway have access to the tasks beforehand, do this. But given that the pool of possible judges who would be on site is entirely composed of you, it's more of a, what do you think of this idea?
The design is great, by the way.
Yeah.
Very good.
We just have to try it. I don't know. It sounds interesting.
But actually, it would really be good to have multiple people because they might remember different things about the scene. So.
I mean, we can possibly also have other people.
Yeah.
For this thing specifically, for example, it's a handful of tasks.
I mean, I'm fairly certain there are people on site that are familiar with EDS that
Yeah.
will not be actively participating.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
For sure. And I mean,
And it would be good to have like
if it's a handful of tasks, then you can also just put people into that mindset.
yeah, and I think it would be good to have like a diversity of that panel. Cultural background, gender, because then people might focus on different things when they're.
Yeah.
Also recognize different things, right?
In contrast to the other thing, there would also
I think
not
you would make
require
this
any further additions to the base, which
Yeah.
will also not happen.
Yeah, no, not
It's
that.
also really good. You can make a lot.
Even though Lola is promising
Right,
quite some
right.
things that
It's really
are,
good.
I guess, some of them being implemented currently a bit on site, much slower than he wanted. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Didn't know much about
Check
it.
what he's saying.
But we
We're
will
gonna have a new release before.
we will show these people the clips before the competition.
Mm. You could even just show them clips immediately before the task,
Yeah.
maybe in a brief loop.
Yeah.
As in, look, you get a minute to look at this with headphones, maybe even while there's another task on.
Yeah.
And then, okay, now you're not gonna get to look at it again. What are you looking at? Go. So then essentially we just need to bring 2 or 3 of these, have them spread around the room, panel, which is gonna record this.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to transcribe this for the choice stock analysis. But,
If you want to make it really fancy, you do the eye tracking experiment while those people watch the clips. But then you need multiple eye trackers.
no, it just,
Oh, you watch the
super. Well, I mean, we could limit it to one person at a time.
Yeah.
For now, to start with. That would be interesting. Okay, the eye tracker is not that big. Japan, you'll be there anyway. You'll bring it to Japan. You bring it anyway. That's right.
Perfect. So.
And long flat right?
Well, I mean, he has to do his job on it.
She's always talking like playing the poker, you know.
So, essentially,
It is.
I mean, that's why she always wins, right?
everything that needs to happen is to pre-render the clip, which Trace is doing anyway.
Yeah.
So the only thing that it currently doesn't have an easy way to export them, so
download
you
it.
actually have to go into its guts and say, give me all the files. You already pre-rendered.
Yeah, but couldn't I just, when I see the preview in Dress, in the browser go to download the clip?
No, because it's in the preview. It's not actually showing you the pre-rendered clip. It's showing you the full player and then
okay.
because then you can real time change this.
Good stuff.
But it has the thing pre-rendered.
Yeah, I know, because we've seen cases where this failed. But okay, Klaus, then I guess I'll check with you and you get me the pre-rendered clips.
The pre what?
The pre-rendered clips from Dress. No, but wait, if I go to the viewer, like if I run the competition, then I get a pre-rendered clip.
Yes, but this is designed in such a way that you can't easily get to the clip.
Yeah, I could record it straight.
Well, you know, you can get it out of it, but it is we designed it in such a way that it is not trivial to get that out.
Yeah.
Because the same mechanism is also used for showing the query.
Yeah.
To not make it easy for people to say, oh, right click, put it into my thing, and then but I mean, if you really want it, you can still do this. It's a bit of a.
Yeah.
You don't want. We didn't build in any encryption or
Yeah.
DRM or anything, mostly because.
I could just give me the plate.
This is cool stuff.
There's more.
But I think with this, that maybe you were away when we talked about it, but we're thinking of some diffing, human diffing,
Well, the diffing not for the next year.
No, but
Further.
26.
26.
Right.
I think that would increase the stakes quite a bit.
It's a different task.
Especially if people know that it's a faulty agent. So
Yeah. I mean, I guess the human is also a faulty agent.
Yeah,
because
totally.
we just forget things. And
absolutely faulty
I mean-
agent being human agent.
I mean, I know it from myself looking at the clip and trying to come up with the text description, and I make mistakes.
And afterwards looking at the clip again and say, oh
Afterwards,
no. It's a,
in the best case, afterwards looking at the clip again. In the worst case, the judge is telling me during the briefing. Now,
What are you talking about?
But imagine for high level queries like in Bail and Cloud that you work with, they always have these queries. Basically, they annotated all these videos at the level that we were not correct. So the one particular annotation every video has is this semantic theme annotation.
Yeah, sure.
And semantic theme is on a high level. For example, video on immigration. How does video on immigration look?
Yeah, but you know,
how
this is-
cultural identity looks, you know?
But this is a practical
So this is
topic.
Austrian cultural identity.
Yeah, but this is a practical topic. Like you have this story on the news tonight, and while the speaker is introducing the topic, you need some image as a backdrop. Like there is things like bureaucracy, or like I know at ORF they have like a collection of Christmas things, because every year people will start asking, oh, I need a Christmassy thing for that.
Right.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Leaving at
No.
Or now, very popular topic, you know, like I've seen also in museums, museum, driving. Yeah, togetherness.
unless you wanna walk in this way.
As a concept, togetherness is something that
Red.
goes to our whole sense.
Out of purple?
Yeah, red is the top.
Red is the top?
Oh,
yeah.
Never seen that before.
how are we gonna,
I have no idea.
Well,
Well, how much is this?
Upgraded to code red, which is the highest level of storm.
mhm.
How much is this currently?
It's not.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I haven't had a code red in Dublin. Maybe
So is it code red in Dublin?
No,
Over
I
here?
haven't. No, here it'll be red more often because
Right. But I'm saying this storm,
this storm is code red now.
where, here?
Right now.
Here, right from.
Oh, no, it's right now.
From 10 p.m. Yeah.
This happening is code red.
No, this is probably
Yeah, evening, yeah.
It will become a code red.
You start in tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
This is just a normal summer day,
So
so.
how do
Yeah.
we, Cathal, how do we go about the dinner then?
I'm going to drive to the bar
But walk
by driving. Only you'll be able to walk to the bar.
So we leave it early because we want people to drive really
You're not
fast.
So Klaus and I walk,
Well, the question
Yeah.
is,
because theoretically storm cannot.
yeah.
And we're not gonna have flooding on the roads from this way.
Yeah.
Oh, don't wait till the town.
Depends, yeah. There's a
Because,
river, right?
but it's on the other side of the
This
Town.
will probably be totally fine.
village.
So
right, yeah.
how amphibious is your car?
My car will be okay, 'cause we're not in a rush. Francis' car is the one that's in the rush. Look, chances are you'll be fine.
Yeah, this is a very, yeah,
And when is this thing?
very calming down.
Yeah.
Code red ends sometime tomorrow morning.
Okay.
There is a non-zero chance that it will be fine.
Yeah.
There is a non-zero chance of still being here on Sunday.
The way he's saying it, there's a non-zero chance that you will not be fed, but
It's okay.
but chances are you'll be
Well, I
good.
mean, that is technically always true.
Yeah.
There's a chance that we don't have power in the morning, so get your devices charged.
So the way I see it, the worst thing that can happen basically now is for you two guys not have flight in the morning. But if that happens,
no,
they're gonna have to figure it out somehow.
Apparently lots of
Yeah,
flights have
the-
already been cancelled
that-
in
that-
Amsterdam.
the question is how, if we get,
In Amsterdam.
Yeah, yesterday Anna told me that Amsterdam was already yesterday, and meaning there, she's seen also when we were moving buildings, when we were moving to New Atlanta. It was so strong storm, it almost flipped these Mercedes trucks that we were using, that was really like, I don't know what it was, but 140, 190.
Yeah,
That was really
That's the
weird.
best case scenario.
but that's probably later,
very
because
nice.
the flight will
Insane, that was in February.
car.
There's quite a big difference between 140 and 190.
2 hours.
140 you can somehow, you know, that this happens fairly regularly, that's on the 190 is
Yeah.
rare.
strong, yeah.
That is
But
rare.
if it's
No,
delayed
absolutely.
by a much
We have
to have it in one
later
place.
hours, we can.
140 is very rare. 190 is normal.
Because the flight will
It's that place, it's so one place is less than others, they have a lot of.
Yeah.
So before that,
But it's, yeah,
unless they
but
cancel it
it's really
already,
bulk
they
of
probably
something.
won't announce the
Better
delay
inside the
before.
town than worse outside.
You know what was funny? So they parked
It'll be fine,
this Mercedes truck.
no problem. Look,
We
This
are
was
optimistic.
all in my apartment.
yeah.
Then
It will be
we
fine,
called
but
Anna,
possibly go
came
on.
to Liliana's apartment.
But this is, I guess
And
the,
then,
I mean, the road we came in, it's not
the
very
ones that
close
parked
to sea,
these
right? So
Mercedes,
I
these
guess
are these biggest
Mercedes, though.
trucks that fit the
Part of
European
it.
license, I think.
They might go bigger actually.
Those are actually, because they were driving.
That's only the part.
So they parked at the front of the curb.
Yeah.
because of
And
the
it was really exposed, you
Okay.
know, like these islands on the east.
But I'm saying, I thought this were, when you go out of Galway, this
So-
is a lake, right? This is
So,
not the sea.
Hard, that every once in a
Yeah.
while they have to go down to repart.
Yeah, but
Because
there's
it
not
could be
too
moving,
many
you know, like
trees
the rest of the
around
water.
here.
That'll be fine.
The dark, yeah.
Oh my god.
Sharon just
This was like,
Wow.
yeah,
Would
on
you-
the highway, this was really looking,
Yeah.
because we went on a
I
highway
mean, we
to,
have planned to leave at 5
you see,
anyway,
you have
so
one
we
big
have
sort
1
of,
hour extra.
Maybe you should do 4.
garbage,
Maybe
or
you
you
can-
can bring also electrical
Bring back
appliances,
the
where
power
you
we had
use,
tomorrow.
also give those.
At
least that means that.
Use some, student for housing, so that's basically
As well
students
as
that
the
want to
water.
have moving as a
Half
side
of
job.
it,
It's
I
pretty large, actually, one of the largest in the
Yeah.
country now.
With
Started as a
Rise and shine.
moving students, you know, but now it's de facto one of the largest.
Yeah.
Very professional also.
Even without any electricity.
They were going to,
Because that's
I gave them what they wanted to take, and then we were like giving the rest to that city. It's not that money, you know, like, it was just like to leave.
Well,
Just
it's
leave.
Just leave early tonight.
I thought they were gonna fit us on a highway. It was like really, maybe the truck has also has flat sides.
Right.
It's
Yeah, yeah,
basically
yeah,
a
yeah,
box,
yeah,
you know.
yes.
So the smaller car probably.
Yeah.
What do you do?
And when it's unloaded, then all the way to Santa Barbara, and it's loaded, and you
Like,
ride
you
all the way
don't
from the
need
top.
you don't have.
Even though it's heavy, it's still
Something
it might,
We should probably eat this.
you might not create, but
So I'm just like saying that she says that it's blowing now, that it's a solid storm yesterday, then it was a solid storm.
every once in a while, you know, people decide that now is the perfect storm to move my trailer.
Oh.
Because it's going to blow off the road and I'm getting insurance. But no, this all,
Should be fine.
it seems, because people, every once in a while, some of these,
Yeah.
few of these things slip over in a storm.
But-
Where you would very clearly know that, you know,
Yeah,
if there's
but-
anything wrong with the weather, it's gonna be there.
But some people are just stupid.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the train accident in near Leon, in Nikkelsdorp? It was a guy with a truck and a trailer stopping on the railway crossing because he thought something of his trailer was broken. And the train crashed into it.
Yeah, I think something of my trailer will be broken.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why I stop here.
Directly at the rail.
Yeah, over the rail crossing, yeah, and the train crashed into it and they
I don't think
said
anybody is
it
that
was
stupid.
like it was.
No.
I don't know if it's already over, but there was a lot of damage around. They say it's about 1 million of damage, and they will need 2 days to repair the rail line.
Right. Okay.
So people are stupid.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, on that account, I also felt ridiculous that we had to move them, but you know the catch, you have to pay those agencies upfront. And already the day before, 2 days before, we knew it's gonna be cold red and this metal alarm, you know, basically advice is, oh, stay at home. So I call those fellows,
Yeah.
and you know how it goes for businesses, especially
No, how?
our businesses.
There are two.
You call some scheduler, some kind of a manager. They're going, he says, yeah, I shouldn't be right. I was like, look, it's gonna be this, code red or so on. I think that today is okay. Some trucks, you know. So basically, I think they just,
Where you put it?
Yes, sir. That's all good? Yeah, it's 3 points.
Is it?
What did it say?
more ridiculous things I've done.
Oscar.
The worst possible day today, and I couldn't cancel, so we paid already.
Now, Rocco,
But it still
in
says
your,
better moderate.
you know, as a ritual, you will have to pour this whiskey into glasses. And drink it.
We're gonna put this whole thing in the microwave.
Yes,
Take it out.
sort out the old agenda.
No.
Yeah, look at it now.
I'm pretty sure the idea was to microwave it before you put it out, which would make it, I think, easier.
It's okay, we're gonna do it.
Oh no, it's going to be hard with it. Oh, it's not hard with it.
So I can smoke?
How long
We
does
have to be there.
It's already packaged.
3:30.
How many water did that microwave?
Oh my god. It's not the weather, this is like, I don't know what it is.
Whiskey thing for drinking. It's probably going to taste great. It's been sitting in there for a long time.
I mean, if you say so, Ah, yeah, no, that's
It's okay. It's very good.
Good weather.
Yes. Very good.
Wow. Yeah, it's really bad weather.
But actually, it looks better than yesterday. It was much worse yesterday. I don't think so. I mean, there's more rain, but it's not the roof. I think it's not so heavy as it was yesterday.
But look at the water. It's really heavy wind.
Yeah, I was yesterday as well. So.
I'll take fresh whiskey. And fresh whiskey was soaked whiskey.
It's for clean,
This is cooking.
This one.
Hang it over and then
Just one word.
Let me get one word sitting on the hook.
The emergency stuff.
Whatever he says is wrong. Not that
What is it?
It's
It's a little hot to boil, isn't it?
that something is going to be off.
All the candles are there. That's emergency.
Hey, but you know what, Carl? I would suggest the following thing. If it really comes to outage or something, we should put the cameras again on.
Yes.
Instead of to see
We're gonna the
This
best
mayhem.
strategy.
Mayhem. No, just for fun. Shall I do it?
Give this to me? Yes. And you can do all
You're
that.
not
Well,
sorry.
depends.
That's very kind.
How big of a mayhem?
A lot of cheese left over.
When I'm leaving with Xiao and Stefan, whenever they are
Mustards.
Yeah, I think I heard 10 was a plan. Everybody uses a 10. Most people use a 10. I guess, or
I know. There's overtime to do the search.
You're playing against yourself now because you couldn't find anyone who's good enough to beat you.
You know what you can do?
Understandable.
No, we just have to put washing powder in the washing machine.
then it's
The room's going to be cleaned by the cleaning. Washing powder. Okay.
Yeah,
water and cook it up.
wasn't part of me.
No, just you have to make sure that the
Okay,
kitchen
oh,
stays
right.
clean.
How can I treat myself?
How can you trick yourself?
I don't know what
Well,
I'm gonna do.
that's easy when you have a terrible memory like me.
Basically, then we brandy Baileys on top of it.
There shouldn't be anything left.
It's not winning.
Red's not winning. At the moment, no, but maybe later.
Yeah, but why you think that?
Wait.
That should be slightly melting down the sides. Hey!
No.
There we
Oh,
go.
so much
So
cream.
you think red?
Do you need more water?
Oh my God.
I don't think you need me. No, probably yes.
You think red should go here? You
What?
think red
Looks
should
like a
go?
Santa hat.
Think.
Okay, it's spread it if you want to.
What do you want?
I've got
No.
just leave it as it is.
I think.
Those who want Baileys have Baileys. Those
No,
who-
no, it's not the same. Generally speaking, the same.
What?
Boiling?
I drew the Connect 4, and to fill it, I also just played against myself basically. And it's partially the same, but it's not entirely the same.
I wanted to.
Otherwise, I would have known how red to
Somehow it's a little bit.
But yes, I think we should.
Why?
That has a lot of Baileys inside.
Your question. Well, you can't put it here. So what's the benefit?
Still has that.
And you can put it here.
Just get this on top.
Actually, you
Just
can
let
put
it
it
naturally fall down. Don't spread it, don't spread it.
Oh!
No, you shouldn't put it there, because then yellow's gonna block you.
It's
Don't
still
spread it.
Yes, but
No, look at that. It's going to be fully covered by Baileys
put
cream.
this here as well.
That's not baby cream, it's toasted
Ah,
out.
you could put it there.
Oh,
But it's also limited benefit because you already win.
Boss, please come in.
No, no, leave it, just let it naturally flow.
Why am I explaining this strategy to you? You want to say it, really?
Yeah, but
I'm leaving it.
here, and
Now, is that hot?
the yellow put it here,
Let's heat up this as well, but not too hot.
and the yellow might put it here.
I just left it up. I just left it up and
At least the ones that are in separate.
Is that good? That's good. Do the gold? No.
You do it. It doesn't look like a chocolate cake anymore.
Wait, no, stop. Boss. Boss.
Listen,
Well,
I put it here.
Pure gold.
Chocolate. Pudding.
It stays gold dust.
With gold dust on top because.
But there is no gold in this gold dust.
Okay, this one as well?
It's just right.
Yeah.
I looked at the
Is that
packaging.
Yes. That looks
just
pretty
right.
nice. It looks like an alpine peak.
You butchered.
Yes.
Now, that only takes a short while. Are we ready? Because we have to set this on fire.
Set what on fire?
The pudding.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
And we only have one or two pops at it.
We're gonna burn the pudding.
Irish, it's probably made of liver or something, no?
Okay,
You've changed your mind.
Okay.
Chocolate liver pudding.
We have to everybody's in, so.
No liver in the pudding.
Turks have that kind of dessert.
How
One is made of liver, chicken breast.
Carl
And
is
the other one
starting a
is
fire.
chicken
He needs everyone.
It's sweet, has a meat.
Right.
Most surprised.
That's not a good spot to put
People
in.
come
Here,
look
ah,
out,
it's a spot.
burn.
Not a good spot. What is not a good spot?
Ninja.
Yeah, you have to actually all be ready because it only burns for like 3 or 4 seconds.
All right.
You did that, I think about
Okay.
it.
It's.
I didn't say it was a good spot, I think. I just said that's where I would put it. Which is actually an indication that it's a bad spot.
Sorry.
This one, eh?
You can do
Yum.
it, you can eat that.
What?
Not yourself.
Nice
Did you
company.
fish?
It's not
No,
going to work,
piggies.
nobody's going to
Piggies.
do it.
No, people are coming in.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
What?
We're burning the pudding.
Come on.
Just watch the.
Oh.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Well, we need to get it on camera somehow.
Oh my god, does anybody have a camera?
Hey, we should get cameras ready. Not to miss the moment.
Alright, let's do a 3D reconstruction.
You have the. No, I mean, yeah, okay. But
Yeah, do a match, do a match.
the whisper.
Hey, am I?
The whisper.
It's in the microwave.
Yeah. Oh my god, when you look like that, he's like, probably gonna tell me, you're gonna fly over.
Okay, who's going to light it?
You.
Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, I'm away.
What?
Do it.
Whoa!
Not more.
Turn off the lights.
Woo!
Really better with the.
Again.
I can't add more whiskey until it actually stops burning, or else the flame will be on my
I
hat.
think you shouldn't have more whiskey because that whiskey is having a better use yet.
We're going to do more, no,
I
one
mean,
more.
look at this, Chancellor and cheat. There are whiskey bottles all around the house and we didn't try a single whiskey this entire week.
Oh.
People are not gonna even trust me that I was in Ireland.
What's a dry house? You know?
The dry house.
Let's not go that far,
I'll take more.
I'm very impressed that shaking it helps.
I actually wanted to put it out so I can put the rest of the whiskey in. There we go, was it out?
Not quite. Yeah, it is.
Okay, go again.
Oh.
Weather has.
Woo!
That looks more like.
What does also say about Did you put it away? I usually cast it and try to put it in.
No.
Oh my god, yes! Oh my god!
The house.
With my parents, the most important.
Do you need me to shake it?
Hello.
Just don't want to get whiskey on my hands.
There are other things that can.
Who wants to pour on the rest of the steak?
While it's burning?
Yes. I've done it before, but it didn't end well. Simply anything that drops out is on fire.
Almost 6.
We have anything fire retardant handy. Maybe that's happening somewhere else.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, it's out.
Put it on a larger plate.
So it's sitting in a
It's sitting in a pool of whiskey.
whiskey on fire.
Lava.
It's a volcano. Ireland's first volcano.
I've never seen
In a long
burn
while.
So long.
In a long
A
while.
very long while.
So in Iceland, if people ask, is this a volcano? We basically always say yes. In many cases, it's been a while, but it's a volcano.
So next time probably we'll speak to
Yeah. People unfortunately get that food and stuff.
But I was wait a minute, there is a logo there, so you can
So-
charge an extra.
Want a piece of Christmas pudding? Merry Christmas! How do these poppers work?
Yes.
No, how?
Full.
How? Huh?
Keep burning.
Oh!
That's the prize.
What happened?
I lose every time I say this. I don't like it.
Congratulations, you win this pencil. And in here you have a bad joke you have to read. Oh, a hat. There's a hat. No bad
Read
jokes.
us off.
You have
There's
to
the
wear
bad
it.
joke.
Ah,
You have to
very
wear
good.
the hat.
Read it.
Let me get the hat on.
Let's turn on the light.
Ah, it's a crown.
Crown, yeah.
For King Florian.
What did the Christmas tree say to the decoration?
I don't know.
Aren't you tired of hanging around? Hey!
More.
There's a question also and a game.
Oh.
There's no. What? Yes, right, quiz. What is understood to be the most popular karaoke song in the world? You should know these.
Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
The band.
The band. Gloria Gaynor.
Wow, I knew so much!
Yes, correct. And the game is who around the table can do the best Elvis Presley impression? Couple you first.
No, then you have to go to the toilet and you know it, right?
Alright, Stefan wins, I think.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
What's that? That was?
I'm pretty sure he sang it sometime as well.
Oh, he sang this, definitely.
Alright. Who wants to pop another one?
Because I love you too much, baby.
Alright, who's pulling? Oh.
You win!
You win.
Oh, I win.
Did you also get a hat? And maybe a pencil for some reason.
This is my
Oh no, he gets
reward. It's
Oh,
on the airplane.
it's a die.
It's a
Oh,
die.
sorry.
Sorry.
Alright.
Oh my god, Carl, you know that we may stay for another week here.
Yes, we should. The storm is so bad.
I don't have the reading glasses, so you have to relearn it.
Okay.
Enjoy us.
Guys, a joke.
Joke. How do sheep say Merry Christmas to each other?
Humbug.
Feliz Navidad.
That would be the Spanish sheep, but then you put it this way.
Feliz Navidad.
Alright.
Somebody actually wrote it.
In an average human lifetime, how much does one person sleep?
The average human lifetime.
Yeah.
30
In
years.
years or days? Yeah, not bad. More or less than 30 days.
25.
Years,
Yes, that's years.
Sorry, years.
Less than 30 years.
I would say 25.
No,
No,
it's
I said
18 years.
25.
18 years.
27.
More kids?
32?
Because people typically see longer
I
than
would
us.
say 25.
Yeah, 25 years or 9,127.
So those people are lying.
You know why? Because average life expectancy, at least in these parts of the world, is 78, 9. In some countries here,
I don't think they put that much thought into
So the middle should be around 75 divided by 3. That's what you should
Where's the game?
But nobody sleeps 8 hours a day.
The game is for you to guess.
I know very
Yes,
good.
okay.
No.
Guess who?
I know many
Oh,
people
Superman.
do it.
Is it a bird?
She sleeps
Is it an airplane? No, it's Superman!
I find this very hard to believe.
All right, we got a
Everyone
wheat.
says that she sleeps 8 hours per
We
day.
got the wheat.
Yes.
He's just jealous, you know, like he slept 8 hours per day in a previous millennium. Last
That
time,
happened.
last time he slept 8
Boss.
hours was previous millennium.
Don't you get your hand
Something
back,
may hit me in the eye. Look, look.
Come on, hold tight. You have to really pull.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got it.
What did you get?
Playing cards?
You have a notebook, please.
A notebook. Really small plants.
And a hat.
Sure, she writes for winning.
They weren't the most expensive crackers I could find. They were.
All right.
Okay.
So, let's see. Joke. What did... No, it doesn't bother.
No,
What
really.
did Father Christmas do when he went speed dating? I can't say.
What? Speed dating.
Well, ho, ho, ho.
No. Oh my God!
That one is actually funny.
Oh my god, these jokes suck. Like,
They do.
The cracker.
Who's the cracker?
No, not Father Christmas.
The 3 wise men brought gifts to Jesus. What were they?
Oh, there was myrrh.
Myrrh,
Yes. There was
gold, gold.
And when you,
No.
and when you
Spice.
Mary Shelley wrote the book. Spice. Mary Shelley wrote the book.
Frankincense.
Yes.
Frankincense. Yes.
Spell it.
Yes.
It says here, spell it.
F-R-A-N-K.
So Frank.
N-S-E-N-S-E.
Frankincense.
Frankincense.
Spell myrrh.
M-Y-R-R-H.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo!
It was even the Irish
Now spell the most difficult of all gold.
Write down sports played without a ball.
Write down.
Yeah, that's what it says. That's the game.
Oh.
Darts. Is that a sport?
That's a sport, yes.
Skiing?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Chess.
Is that a sport?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Karate.
Swimming. Running.
Swimming.
Okay, fine. I want
Yeah.
Jumping.
Who wants the notebook?
Right.
Sports play without goal.
No, no.
Is there something that we have forgotten?
No, way better than let's be called.
I want to put it in the show.
I was gonna pick that. No, it's okay. No.
Do you want
So, yes, so we start with the Christmas party?
Oh,
That's the plan.
Don't worry, I've already
And
had
this
it.
one
Is it
has
any good?
good.
I think it's great, but the thing is,
There's
when you
something
pour
with
more value
chocolate
in
cake
whiskey
with
on
baby
something
cream.
that's actually not that high value, I think the value comes from the whiskey.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
We need a knife for that one,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So as an excuse to day drink, I have them.
Yes.
I can't have too much. I have to drive.
What's your word?
I have to drive also, right? Yes.
John, drive.
But that's something.
Oh, there's a lot of alcohol in
We
there.
haven't soaked the whiskey for 4 or 5 hours.
There is a lot. Are you winning?
Anyone work
Same.
what's on the stove? or-
Same, you put red there, what would you do after that?
Actually, no, he's
Sorry.
burning the pot.
Put red where?
Burning the pot.
Yeah,
But
right.
you don't-
Just like you said, if you do, then what you doing after that?
Where did yellow go? There?
I don't know.
We have to find out.
Yeah, you can try them all.
This was your place, right?
Yeah, but I don't think anyone did.
There's brandy.
Okay, great, give it a try then.
If you ask me, whiskey should be consumed in only one way possible, fast, and not how they served us on Alberta. You know this argument I
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Oh, Jesus. By the rules, that last week we found out was some position.
Well, that's interesting.
So the rules of the establishment, so was straight whiskey. They tried some, and I said, oh yeah, I go to Gas.
I guess the problem is at this point it's already finished
That was good, okay.
to a
6, 7
degree.
hours, yes.
But
So the guy starts,
I would now.
on the ice there, he was like, sir, I really have to.
Put it.
Okay, to the rocks. And he says he has to top it off with the club socket. Yeah,
Small one.
it's small.
Brandy butter or brandy cream?
Shall I bring the bigger one?
Nope.
I told you this one was small.
Yeah, bring a bigger plate if you. Yeah,
Now, now,
Yes,
I told you it was small.
Intuition.
it was very small.
No,
It wasn't small,
well,
but
I mean,
you put it
at
eight.
some point this could be an option, and I mean, like this.
There it goes.
So actually, maybe this would have been a better.
I kept it everything.
So to
it's small.
secure
It was
that.
like, no, it's good, fine. No, it's good, fine.
It's small.
That's heavy.
Now you want to do please?
So when do we go to spot 7?
And we start at 4 o'clock there, leave here at 3:45, maybe 3:40 just to be sure. It's only 5 kilometers away, so you never know what's going to happen.
I just checked Dublin Airport departures today. Everything looks fairly normal.
So far so good.
Dublin is really hard. Everything.
But you said that Amsterdam canceled flights. Hundreds.
So you better look for a second for your weekend.
Björn and I are traveling on Sunday because we need to know how tomorrow is going to look.
No, I
And
knew
we
that I
took the
would
worst
be,
possible
I
night.
wouldn't make the plane.
It was pretty
I wonder what the optimal strategy would be.
What-
It's a solved game, so we could look it up.
12:15.
My one could be was in place 11, and I didn't want to have to wait for the fourth truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we thought initially we thought 6. Then we thought, okay, maybe give it another hour, and now with the storm we might do more than another hour.
So you're already there. Yeah, no.
At least Todd is a safer driver. Not true.
Are you sure? Klaus is used to driving on the other side of the road, so.
No.
No, I mean, on the street out here, one of my colleagues told me who was on holidays in
At
Scotland.
least you should have said.
And he
I
said,
guess it's a question of
it was quite
aggressive play style
sparsely
versus
populated area. So you
defensive
need
play style.
about 1 car
There
per
is-
hour, so
Yes.
you forget that you should be on the other side if you have no other traffic.
Right.
Well, the main problem,
So my main issue driving is complicated.
so I would have said here, right? Because then you
Some of the roads,
like basically
you know,
just make
basically
it
left
one
side,
line.
right side,
Yeah.
it's the same
It's the
size,
same
and it's
thing,
already
yeah,
narrower than your car.
It's
You
only
put it here,
yeah.
then.
Yes, red is
Your car is crossing both
Exactly.
sides of the
That's the problem.
So,
But I guess when you put it here and red puts it there, you can put the other one there.
but some of the roads I drove in Devon, in England.
So you can cover both,
I mean, they
but
were basically the same
question is,
roads here,
does that
except that the
actually
hedges
help?
were 3 meters tall, and they were right at the edge of the road, and they were bicyclists.
Okay.
And then there's a 100-kilometer speed limit.
Yeah.
And because Google is reading 100-kilometer speed limit, it was kept sending me to these roads,
Yeah.
rather than taking the highway next
Yeah.
to it, which
Yeah.
was 80.
Yeah.
But you could actually do it.
Yeah.
And so I really, like, I fought the whole trip with Google Maps. Because it always sent me to the small ones.
Yeah.
I really had to know, work out beforehand the big road I'm going to make to, put in different stops along the way, and then follow the course.
So someone we have to figure out what to do with it. So I think we do it to Irish Walk, because I'm not sure.
Walk down here.
You should get gift smoke something because it's always much.
Yeah, but I think they'll give it to somebody who has a realistic chance of.
So I mean,
I think you can take it.
if it depends on how it's packed. If it's actually you put into a fridge at the hotel.
Not ready and good.
Even
Ready
if
for
it's
them to put it
These kind of
there,
things I
right?
really don't.
No, no.
Smoke salmon. Oh.
Although maybe it's not worth it forever.
We put it in the fridge over there.
I mean, one problem is that red will put it there, then yellow is going to put it there, and then red will have to put it there, and then yellow will put it there. So this will be blocked out. The question is this even useful still?
So
But how
basically,
is it supposed to smell?
the other side of the building would be feeling like.
You missed the job.
Unless yellow makes a mistake, or
They burn
in the end, it's by chance.
Something died and not with a pleasant death.
What did Father Christmas say when street tape? I don't really know the actual answer, but I was thinking in my head to go, ho, ho, ho. So,
You know what I think?
politically very important.
Who,
Powder.
who's
They need more powder. You have to have.
I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
I'll play.
But also I think the scrape a little bit, right? Okay.
I didn't play at all, that thing.
Yeah, you can play it.
You're playing instead of Tien.
Excuse me. I have a king
Ali,
now.
Are we playing the quiz?
So there's a couple
Yes.
things.
Yes.
Finish.
Good time.
Boss. Boss. Boss.
Not all of them. There's the chocolate cake there.
Ali, Tien, and Boss. Oh, Bjorn is with Klaus. He can't join my team.
Ah, okay. There you go.
Everyone's with you. No cheating on the quiz.
Alright, Capo, I'm gonna need your fingerprint.
Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss.
Take it fresh quick.
We can throw that out. We don't need to drink that.
You missed it.
I missed one. Really good job. Somebody should take the fruit slab over to some Irish cake.
Sorry, hold it.
Okay?
I'll get 1, 2. You won again.
Again?
No, I lost again. Okay, you have to read
You
the.
got two.
Oh.
That's really
Special
one very
one.
secure password you got there.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I need you to unlock it.
Okay, Luca is telling
Guys.
Joe.
Look, I had two
Two
pieces of paper with
Again.
oh, bad jokes.
Listen.
Bad jokes.
But they're identical.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, good.
Okay, let's get the quiz ready.
What do you call a little lobster who won't share his Christmas presents?
What do you call it?
A little lobster who won't share his Christmas presents.
Close enough.
Shellfish.
Oh, that is better. That is better. That's not bad.
Really, really bad.
The
No,
question,
that's
the
not
question.
bad. That's for a bad definition of bad joke is a good joke. I think for a bad joke is a good joke.
Is it good at
What's
being
the
bad?
question?
What is the question?
Okay, happy quiz is on. Stefan.
No, because pine needles are said to be a good source of which vitamin?
Needle.
Pine needles. I've never heard of what.
I have never heard of this either, but I'm gonna go with E.
What's the cake?
No.
What's the game?
Oh, it's not a joke. It's not a joke.
So what is this
Okay, right, let's go.
Where are the other buttons?
So, yeah,
Who has the first quiz?
I'm being evicted from my own
It's
seat.
yellow.
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 Okay, we're this side. What color are we? Yellow? What color is on long column?
Yellow.
Yellow.
You play? You play?
Yeah, yeah. He's replacing
Yeah. Wanna, yeah.
Ali and Boss.
Ali and Boss.
Yes.
Hey!
I moved it.
Boss in blue.
What?
Green.
Are you the
Boss
fourth
in
team?
blue.
I'm not a team, I'm having.
You're not a team.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm having what little is left.
Yeah, John and Klaus.
Klaus and
Boss
Bjorn
in blue.
together.
Yeah. And green team.
Who's free? Who's free?
Because apparently all of this
Wanna.
happened while I was in the bathroom.
Okay.
You are the team. Go on.
Yeah.
It will be a show, yes.
Thank you for doing actual useful work, but now it's time for not actual useful work.
Okay.
No, no, no. You
Here,
sit
here's
there.
your buzzer.
It's your magic. You have
So
to
yeah,
do it.
green team.
It has to be in sequence, so you have to be second.
Alright.
Oh, very strong
Okay,
team.
test that.
When,
The first category, of course.
You're gonna lose anyway.
What's the first category today?
The first category is, of course, after many, many requests. Mama Moo's main singers, cousins, former roommates.
Oh my
Dishwasher.
God.
I can do the dishwasher.
Yes,
Alright.
yes.
I have no idea what this is. I also don't.
Mama Moo.
It's a
The
cake
first
pop.
question is,
Yeah.
what is Mama
Yeah.
Moo? That you don't get, no, I'm just kidding.
K-pop
alright,
band.
It's a K-pop band, that's correct.
Woo! Yes.
What points for, no.
Let's go. Abu.
Mama Moo, Mama Moo.
Question 1.
Question one.
I think we can go to the kitchen now.
What year did Mama Moo officially debut?
2014.
Correct.
Yay! I didn't answer it.
The question wasn't over. Their 2017 album.
Yes.
-1.
Question 2.
Oh.
What was the title of Mama Moo's debut single?
Mr. Ambiguous.
Yes.
See, it's not me.
Yes. Clearly she's seen the answers.
No.
Question
no,
3.
no, nobody's seen the
That's
answers.
minus 10 points for cheating. No,
Nobody has seen the answers.
Yeah, minus
Even
10,
me.
yeah.
joking.
My main questions.
Question 3. Who are the 4 members of Mama Moo?
So come on. Change the topic.
Solar.
Solar.
Hawasa.
What's that?
It's like
Movio.
Bean.
Weird.
Alright, now spell them. Spell them.
HWASA. SML.
Sorry, that one again?
BYUL.
No. The entire thing.
MOONBYUL.
Yes.
And WHEE-IL.
Really?
That's why she comes on the final and there is no dash.
There's a dash. There's a dash.
And
GBT
now,
says
and now
no dash.
spell them in the proper Korean spelling.
What do you mean? Just give me a point.
Alright, question 4.
Then could you pass whatever's left of that cake?
Laptop dropped on the laptop.
Sorry, this laptop?
Dropping on the laptop.
Personal laptop, not even a work laptop.
Oh, really?
Let's go.
Question 4.
Because as compensation for you not waiting for me, I'm just going to eat the rest.
Which Mama Moo member is known for her powerful
Are you man joking?
rap skills and tomboyish style?
Hey.
There's 4.
Move.
He gets it!
Yes, correct!
He said moo!
Which is basically half the name of the group. Question 5.
Yeah. So the answer read just making noises.
Basically.
Okay.
Incoherent gibberish from Stefan. Question 5. What is the title of Mama Moo's 2018 album that features the song Starry Night? Wow, that's minus 10 points. No.
Wait.
I see close, it's on the tip of the tongue.
2019.
What is it?
Yes.
You don't listen to this in a hard rock cafe.
No.
As a hint, the
Not yet.
name of the song, Starry Night, has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Very nice.
I said absolutely nothing, that's minus 1.
Oh my god, what did you do?
I don't know. I
It's a
didn't
single
know.
word, right?
Is the,
No,
is
it's
the-
2.
Is the
In
title
German,
absolutely
it would be
nothing?
1. No, wait.
In German, everything
No,
is
no,
one word.
no, actually it would not be 1 word in German.
I don't remember what.
Because it's a noun and an adjective. Is that an
Okay.
adjective?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's an adjective. Yellow flower.
I knew that one.
Of course. Question 6.
Okay.
Which Mama Moo song includes the iconic line, I am a solar system's sun moon?
Starry Night.
No.
Oh.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Why is it all capitalized?
I don't know. It's an acronym.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is it next?
You didn't buzz in. Okay, fine.
So it's about the anatomical. It's about the hip.
No.
Is it about
It's
aging?
about fashion.
Oh, fair enough. Question 7.
Which anatomic?
It's about the need to take care of the joints.
Yep.
It's about
Yeah.
osteoporosis. It's about
Yes, exactly. It's actually a very, very profound song. Now, the next question, I think, is something that these two have argued about yesterday, so they're excluded. No, I'm just joking. But it's question 7, which is, which member of Mamamoo is the group's leader?
Oh.
Oh, these are Blackpink.
That's not big.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can remember all the discussion about it.
No.
I'll have to review the footage.
Which anatomic show we can
Hurry up, hurry up.
Alright. Question
You
8.
did answer one.
Mamamoo participated in and won which reality competition show in 2021? Yes.
Voice of Holland.
Voice of Holland.
Unfortunately,
You just said
very,
Voice of
very
Korea.
close, but incorrect.
Voice of Korea.
You'll only get one choice. Also, I was joking about being anywhere close. I'd be surprised if any of you except for Kafel guesses this. And even Kafel, I don't think knows this.
Green music show.
It is written here in English, and it's a very English sounding. I mean, it's not a reasonable name.
It's not Korean music show then.
It is not Korean music show. And it is words that I can understand.
Pronounce.
But it's not a word.
Just go to bottom.
I don't think it's a word that's in the dictionary.
Okay, let's move on. Nobody knows.
It's amazing. It's Queendom 2. 2? Yes. If you had said Queendom, it would have been wrong. Question 9.
2 as in the number 2?
The number
or in
2.
as you?
Not additionally, but the number 2.
Okay.
So there must have been a Queendom 1 or
Presumably.
yes. Question 9. Which Mamamoo member released the solo song Maria, showcasing a more mature and artistic style?
Maria, you gotta see her.
Oh, that's
Anybody remember anybody's name from the band?
That's wrong. It's Maria. No, just kidding. There's no Maria in the group. Yes, that's correct.
Oh.
Question
Last
10.
question.
Last question on Mamamoo.
This stuff would make any
Should be
sense.
skipped.
And this is something that I absolutely know and remember that you discussed yesterday. So I expect you to press the button immediately. What is the name of Mamamoo's brother, sister, colleagues? No, family. Yes. Well, actually, you're missing one letter.
Moo-moos.
Correct.
Okay,
So
next.
the others didn't even get the question.
No, I got one right.
Was it manager? No, what was the
No,
question?
no.
They're called
What's the
moves.
name of the Mamamoo's fandom?
Panda.
Okay, next.
Minus
topic.
three.
Go ahead.
That's 7.
Can you give the next
We
one?
will do
Yeah.
we'll do one non
Yes.
music, and then we'll get to. All right.
It's Mumu Swifties, man.
It's something that we've discussed this morning.
What? Oh.
The VBS.
VBS challenge. The VBS challenge.
Alright, close.
Okay, let's get
Come on, come on.
Close.
This is going to be extra embarrassing for all of you who don't get it right. So that's -1.
No, we didn't start yet.
All right. Question 1.
The chances are quite high that actually GPT is getting it wrong.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure.
GPT's answer is final.
Question 1. What is the primary purpose of the Video Browser Showdown? Yes?
To evaluate the compare video retrieval systems.
What kind of video retrieval?
Interactive.
Very good.
Video retrieval systems.
In abstract time or in real time?
In real time, of course.
Very good.
Imaginary time.
Thank you.
GPT says to benchmark and evaluate the performance of interactive video search systems in real time.
Yes.
I'm sure it says that on the website somewhere.
Yes. Question 2. This is an easy one. In what year was the first Video Browser Showdown held?
Now.
2012.
Yes!
Oh my god!
Question 3. Which international conference often hosts, yes, correct?
That is technically wrong. Technically wrong.
It's always
Because it's, yes.
Always hosts.
Fair enough. Question 4. What is the format of the tasks presented during the VBS? Yes?
A non-item search.
You're being way too specific.
Yeah.
You're being
Question
way
answer.
too specific. Think like GPT.
5 minutes?
Oh,
He doesn't think.
the format is such that the teams participate with their proposed and developed systems, and each team is supposed to
It's so
develop
hard.
a certain number of interactive video
I think that's right.
retrieval tasks
Okay.
that involve knowledge
Okay,
and
my
search.
last one, last one.
Interactive video search tasks where participants locate specific content in large video collections. Question 5. What is the dataset commonly used in the VBS for evaluating? Yes?
What? 333, 1.
No.
Video!
Because it's wrong.
Video!
No, don't give them minus points for this because GPT's answer is stupid. But everybody gets a guess.
What?
What do you think?
Yes,